everybody, Corbino here, and it's time for another Thank God It's Wednesday. We got ourselves The Walking Dead 189. Starts off with, I know this isn't going to surprise you, but I already forgot Dwight's girlfriend's name. But she is breaking Mercer out of prison, and we know that Carl and Sadiq and some others are on their way to the Commonwealth. And as they're showing up, you see, boom, a big explosion. Mercer's now out of jail. Dwight's girlfriend and his pal George. How do I remember George's name but not hers? Anyways, they're helping him. They're like, we had to know who was for sure on your side. Rick's like, shit, this can't be happening. Come on, guys, we're going to get you out of here, talking to the governor and her people. And they run into Carl and Jesus and Sadiq and everyone. And they're like, actually, this is great timing. I need your help. And so, yeah, hopefully things will go good there. Now we got Eugene and Stephanie are trapped at that train yard. All these zombies are coming after them, and they're hiding inside of a train or something. And they set loose a fire extinguisher, and it's like, and the zombies are being distracted by that. They jump out and they make a break for it and get free. They gotta kill some zombies on the way out. Stephanie's very scared. But at the end of it, Mercer confronts Rick and he's like, yo, Rick, are you standing with me? And Rick's like, we don't have to do it this way, we can do it another way. And he's like, no, this is it, it's too late. He goes, but the people aren't gonna stand behind me, but they might stand behind you. And Rick's just like, so, we'll see. West Coast Avengers number 9. Lots going on. The whole team, well, almost the whole team, is kidnapped now. Is his name Fuse? Fuse, Kate's boyfriend, and his sister. We find out their mom was a part of the Dora Milaje from Wakanda. And he got dope powers, but she also had dope powers. And she's sort of been fighting them because they could be dangerous. But she lets it loose and gets this dope, like, white, shiny armor, like, all over her body. And it's real awesome. Anyways, it's real dope how she looks. And she's about to be kicking some ass. But Kate's mom, which I haven't been trusting at all, is a vampire. And there's been... and they're vampires. They're going against vampires. They thought they were Skrulls, but they weren't sure. They're vampires. And the vampire bites into America's neck. So America's going to become a vampire, I guess. Next is Runaways number 19. I called it. Molly was the one to go after Alex. I really only have one little quick thing to say about it. It's... Molly says that the reason she's going with... Alex is because when she's with Alex, she doesn't have to pretend that she doesn't miss her parents. Which is honestly kind of sad. Like, yeah, her parents are evil, but she's still a kid. And in a way, you're going to miss your parents, even if they're evil. But with the other kids, she has to pretend like she doesn't at all. And it is kind of sad. And that's why she left with Alex, so that she can sort of feel that Alex and her, they learned some stuff. She helps him find some crap in his parents' house. Then at the end of the issue, the rest of the Runaways cub, and they're like, Alex, let her go. And I mean, that's really it. But it's kind of sad. But we'll see what happens. Next we got is Eclipse number 13. We rarely talk about Eclipse on this channel because the series, they don't carry it at any of the shops here in town that I've been able to find. But they carry it up in Fairmont, so I have to go and get it every once in a while. Anyways, Eclipse, it's the world. It's the world with a giant eclipse, like the sun. If a human goes outside, you're getting burnt. There's a few albino people out there that are immune to it, but like everyone else, you're getting burnt. You can only go outside at night, and during the day, you live underground. So everyone's out at night, but at the end, when it's about to become day again, an alarm goes off every time saying, hey, yo, get underground. And these albino people are really fucking with us. They've locked all the entrances to get back underground, and they're like, a curfew is in effect now. Find shelter, find shelter, find shelter. Everyone's trying to get inside, but they can't because the doors are locked to get it underground. the sun starts coming out, and literally everybody starts melting and getting like, you know, like, and, you know, fall to the ground, etc., etc. And it's honestly crazy. Some people are diving in cars and food trucks, hiding under other people's bodies. Like, it's getting crazy, and I truly don't know what's gonna happen. Like, half the population is about to die over this. TMNT number 92. Well, screw things. I mean, I thought Karai and Splinter were gonna go about this right. And Splinter and them, they're negotiating all their various terms. They're like, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But what about this? Yeah, I guess that could be fine. And they get to it, and Splinter's like, and these kids, you will continue to give them shelter, but you will not train them as the Foot. And Karai says, nope, they'll be trained as the Foot. And the Turtles and Splinter are like, no, we promise these kids a safe house, but they will not be trained as Foot. They'll be raised and until they're old enough to go out on their own. Karai's like, nope, sorry. If they're living here, they're becoming the Foot. And they're like, okay, then, no deal. I'll continue to control the Foot. And Karai's like, okay, then, you got a war coming. And then it says, next issue is City at War Part 1, which we already had a City at War. I'm pretty sure that's what it was titled. Which there was also a City at War in the 2003 series, and I believe the 2012, and in the original comic series. But anyways, Karai's my favorite, and I'm afraid she's gonna not be my favorite, and nervous. Next we got is Go-Go Power Rangers number 18. I really like what's going on with Go-Go Power Rangers, unlike Mighty Morphin. Anyways, we're getting a lot of backstory on Rita. Her mom died saving her, and she's trying to keep her from her father, Master Vile. Zordon had a link to her, and I mean, double check there was anything else important in Alphas. And what's going on here is we have Alpha 1 around. And Alpha 1 and Alpha 5, they're button heads. And I'm not trusting Alpha 1. I'm not trusting him at all. If you look at him, well, you could just see he's evil. Look at it. Look at his face. He looks evil as hell. Anyways, I'm not trusting him, and I'm waiting for him to do something evil. Next we got is Oblivion Song number 13. It has been 3 years since the events of, like, 1 through 12. And Nathan is finally getting out of jail. He got let out early, and his girl, his wife, she got let out, only had to do a year because people were realizing that it wasn't that bad. And they're actually going over there and actually funding everything involving Oblivion now. And they're, you know, cleaning it up, seeing if there's other people that might want to come over here. And they're just studying it, and it's actually helping our world a lot more. But over in Oblivion, Ed's people are out scouting for supplies, and they hear, help, help me, and they get to the person, and it's a monster that's talking. Which we've seen this before, but we're still not sure what's going on with them, and I do not like it at all. I do not. Finally, we have Scooby Apocalypse number 35. Now this, I'm a little nervous about. The whole, our main squad and some other randos make it out of the Henry Hudson Mall, and their shelter's destroyed, but Velma's brothers are going to take them back to one of the surviving compounds, and they're living their life there now, but Velma's getting real jealous. She thinks Shaggy should be with Daisy, and just she's not doing too well with his pregnancy, and just everyone's on edge. We still got the zombie Fred. Now the issue ends with the Nanite King saying, "I'm coming for you, mother," talking about Velma. So I'm not a huge fan of that, and so he's gonna go after Velma, but it says on the last page, next issue is the finale. Don't miss the gang's grand finale. Is this series over? I mean, I don't know how big it is. Like, I don't really know how many people follow it and like it, but, like, I'm not ready for it to end. So, like, please don't end. I don't know if that really means it's over or what, but maybe it's been canceled, or maybe this is where they planned on ending it. But that's it for this month. Thank God it's Wednesday. We got a lot of good reading. Yeah, I got a lot of nervous little cliffhangers going on. But that's it, and until next time, stay geeky.